Saxton.
Hi, I'm Mark Saxton. I'm here speaking on behalf of Charlie Head and the Havana Alley Cigar Shop and Lounge. Hadn't intended to speak today or be in the public eye, so please excuse my hat here. But it was important for Charlie and I to come down because we wanted to hear what the views were of the local restaurant association regarding the smoking ban. In doing so, we got here early enough to have the opportunity to speak and address the issue a little bit ourselves. But what we wanted to make clear to the City Council is that our position as a cigar retailer and cigar lounge is separate and apart from food and beverage establishments. We do not sell food. We do not invite families into our establishment. We don't allow children. The discussion to not exempt private clubs and cigar lounges, regardless of what's said today, it's a separate issue. We are a place that is built for, ventilated, and created as a destination location for residents and travelers and guests to our island to be able to enjoy premium tobacco products, to enjoy a luxury good. We are not affiliated with and attempt to separate ourselves from big tobacco at every opportunity, because that's not where we are. It's not about cigarette smoke. It's not about addiction. It's about enjoyment. The smoking ban obviously is going to have a great impact on our business. So personally, we have a concern, but in discussions I heard earlier regarding wanting to stay competitive with other destination resort locations and the importance of seeking additional tax revenues. The stance of not allowing the premier cigar lounge in Galveston, or indeed Southeast Texas, to go under seems to be going in the opposite direction of where it is that we're trying to be as a city. There is a big difference between big tobacco and the cigarette companies and fine premium tobacco products. And I think what is a lot of time it's a lack of education and understanding of what the enjoyment of premium tobacco is. And I'd like to take the opportunity, if any of you have the time or patience to want to learn about that, I'd be happy to help you with that. We would prefer to be able to come to some terms and intelligent agreement and assessment of our situation. We would prefer not to bring in the cigar rights of America people and having people be inundated with phone calls and emails and ambassadors and all the stuff that goes with the smoking bans that you've seen happen in many large cities around the United States. We are an establishment where like-minded individuals can come and sit down, enjoy, relax, and converse about a passion that they have. That passion is for a good cigar or a nice pipe. It's been said that smoke is smoke, regardless. And if that's the case, then we need to do something about diesel engines and open fires and barbecue joints and every place that bellows out smoke. Again, we are a place that is designed for adults to come and enjoy smoke. Probably as much as you, we don't want a whole bunch of people out in the streets, filling the streets with cigarette smoke. It's not what we're about. We're there to provide a place for them to go, so they don't bother others, so they don't have an environmental impact, so to speak. So I just want to let you know that that's the direction we're going in. That's what we're made for. That's what we were created for. That's what Charlie invested his heart and soul and every penny in to have none. And when people come off cruise ships, I'd like to see them have a place to go where they can enjoy a premium tobacco product without having to worry about getting locked up. That's about the size of it. Thank you very much for your time.
Mayor, can I?
Did you have a question?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
My name is Mark Saxton, Saxton.
Can you help me to understand the cigar shop? I've not visited your business, but I was wondering, is it a lounge or?
Yes, it is. It is modeled like and looks like a very fancy private club would look. Nice furnishings, nice wall art, television, big screen television set, etc. And we also run a retail business out of a humidor, which we pack exclusively with premium tobacco products. You know, a piece of tobacco that's been handmade, hand-created, all natural ingredients, which has become almost a culture amongst a lot of people. Cigar smoking is a celebratory thing, and people want to be in an area where they can feel that way. Cigar smoking, you know, the birth of a new baby, a wedding, you know, our troops win a battle, you know, in the desert. The first thing that happens is they light up a cigar. We want to provide the environment for people to be able to do that, not only in a celebratory fashion, but, you know, as their hobby, you know, be able to enjoy their hobby.
And so this isn't considered a bar. You don't sell alcohol there.
We do not sell beverage alcohol or food, period.
Was there someone here last time we met that talked about that you have drinks available?
I'm
on
sorry, I
certain
don't recall. I wasn't
occasions?
here.
Was there?
Yes, they did.
So on some occasions, you do have drinks available for your patrons, some alcoholic beverages on certain days?
From what I understand in the past, that we did have on occasion promotions with different wine companies to come in and do tastings, as well as some distilled spirits companies and wholesale distributors as well, and that people do have private lockers. If you join the club, you have a private locker, and that locker is for you to store or do with whatever it is that you care to put in it. That's their property. So some people may have beverage alcohol available to them, but we do not serve beverage alcohol.
So you are considered a private club?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and so your patrons are allowed to bring in alcoholic beverages?
If they choose to do so at this stage of the game, yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mr. Charles, I'm sorry, Mr. Woods.
Mr. Saxton,
Mr. Saxton.
Yes,
I'm somewhat confused here. You said that your patrons are allowed to bring in the alcohol. I thought earlier you said something about the place had lockers where perhaps if I was going there, I would have my own personal locker and I might have some kvasse in it to go along with my cigar.
Yes, sir.
But the way that I interpreted what you was telling Dr. Colbert, if I'm just simply walking down the Strand and decided to go into this cigar bar with some alcohol, I could walk in there, buy a cigar, and drink my alcohol. Is that?
You would have to be a member. You'd have to pay a membership fee.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, I'm sorry.
That makes
left
a
out.
difference then. You know, like you would have to pay a membership, and you could.
We're an open retail establishment. You can come in and buy all the cigars you want, but if you're not a member of the club, you don't have access to the lounge area.
See. Okay.
Thank you very much.